A true artist learns how to draw better from other artists. Which is why I designed a website called portraitartacademy.com. The link is below the video in the description. Sign up to get tutorials, ebooks, videos, courses, theory lessons. They will teach you much about techniques, drawing, skills, stuff like that. I signed up, yeah, but you are part of it. Oh yes, I forgot. You feel like you just ruined the entire commercial. Sorry. The pencils you use make a big difference. If you use really dark pencils, it has a completely different effect than if you use very light pencils. Let's go over what these pencils are made of and what they do and how they can help you create stunning artistic pieces of art. Now let's talk about how dark the pencils are that you are using. There are two letters that are generally used for pencils. The one is B, which stands for black, and the other one is H, which stands for hard. And then there are HB pencils, which are just hard black pencils. But generally, the higher the number, the more of that part is in the pencil. B, which stands for black, means there's more charcoal in the pencil. H, which stands for hard, means that there is more lead in the pencil. And so as you can imagine, a pencil with a lot of lead but not a lot of charcoal is a very light pencil. A pencil with a lot of black or charcoal in it is a very dark pencil. So an 8B pencil, 8 black, is a very dark pencil. A 7B or 7 black pencil is also very dark but lighter than the 8B pencil. And so it goes on. A 6B is a little lighter. 5B is a little lighter, 4B, 3B, 2B, and then 1B is a lot lighter. But it still is darker than a hard black or HB pencil. HB is kind of in the middle. And then the same thing happens with the H. Once you go up in numbers, it has more lead, and so it becomes even lighter. And when 1H pencil is a little lighter than an HB pencil. A 2H is even lighter, a 3H is lighter, a 4H is even lighter, then there's 5H, 6H. And so you can use this knowledge to your advantage when you are drawing. If you have contrast with the hair or the eyes or some dark areas, you want to use a dark pencil, a B pencil. And if you want to start out light, then you want to use an H pencil. When you continue with this course, you will be using these pencils. And so if you want to learn to draw portraits on a professional level, I would recommend you buy one of each pencils at least. So here I just searched it on Google. You can see that there are plenty of sets for artists that have all the H and B pencils that you need. They're not very expensive. You can see here some websites that you can find, Michael's or Target or Jerry's or wherever you want to shop. There's a lot of them. They range from anywhere between $6 to $26. But yeah, I advise you to order that right now. Actually, that is your assignment for this lesson, is to order those pencils right now and see if you can get them within a week or a few days so that you can move on through the video course. Then let's talk about coloring pencils. There are brands like Prismacolor, which is one of the ones I bought. I was told there were a lot of fake ones out there. You can see that the prices range. It just depends on how many you get. I bought one that was about $50 to $60. You can do the same, or you can do a smaller set to start out with. This one's only $13. The only thing you need to know about coloring pencils is the following. There are wax-based coloring pencils. They break easily. They're creamy. They have a creamy color. They are more like pastels, and you have to sharpen them often because they break apart. They're just like really dry and chalky. So that's wax-based. Then there are oil-based pencils. They are the most common. They are a little harder and they crumb less. That is the one that I bought. And then there are water-soluble pencils, which blend with water and turn into paint. So they're kind of like magical pencils that turn into paint if you use them. Erasers aren't all equal either. There are different kinds of erasers, obviously. For a regular pencil, it's good to use a vinyl eraser. I actually like that one the best. A pink eraser can work too. I've used it before. I like vinyl a little better. And gum erasers can work too. But I don't like gum erasers. They shed way too much, and I don't know. It's just not my favorite. Some people like them though. A good artist doesn't need to erase much. They will draw the right thing perfectly every single time. Now, to get to that level, you have to practice a lot. Then for blackish or charcoal or like black dark pencils, there's the kneaded eraser. And yes, it's not kneaded, but kneaded eraser. It's much needed. So for a charcoal piece of art, a kneaded eraser is needed. And why? Because it's so easy to knead the thing and to hide charcoal in there, and you just kind of you do that with your fingers, and then it gets rid of it. And so you can use it so many times. In the art college that I went to, they told us to get a kneaded eraser for our charcoal drawings, and it was perfect. It was awesome. The pencil erasers on the back of a pencil, I have nothing good to say about it. They are total trash. I have used them before. They are kind of like pink erasers, but way worse. So yeah, that's erasers. Then pencil sharpeners. Yeah, you can sharpen your pencil with regular pencil sharpeners. There are plastic ones and metal ones. You could also just use a knife. Some artists like to sharpen their pencils with a knife because it makes them that much sharper. So if you're going to do really, really detailed drawings, you might want to do that. But you don't have to. I've never done it, and I can draw pretty well without it.